When it comes to symptoms that point towards a brain tumor, one of the most common symptoms is headaches. But then again, headaches occurs in everyone. Everyone has headaches. Stress, not enough sleep, not enough water, not enough food, all that can cause headaches. But when exactly do we need to worry about our headaches? Essentially, when these headaches tend to occur in the morning. When you wake up in the morning and you wake up with a pounding headache and you feel nauseated and you actually vomit, and there are a group of patients where vomiting actually relieves that headache. Early morning headaches with vomiting is one sign which everyone should not ignore and should seek attention to. Other symptoms that occur with brain tumor also includes persistent worsening headache from day to day, a headache that never goes away and it just gets worse from day to day. You find that your vision is affected. Your vision is blurred, and you go and check your glasses, you go and check your eyes, everything is fine, but your vision seems to just get worse and worse from day to day. Other symptoms include weakness or numbness in your limbs. That is a very subtle sign. Most people are not able to understand what numbness is, but you find yourself gradually developing numbness or weakness in your hands. Sometimes you can't open a bottle. You find that when you walk, you have difficulty walking in a straight line. You have difficulty walking up the stairs. You find that your speech gets slurred. You forget words. Your writing gets affected. These symptoms help points where the tumor is located at. Certain tumors that occur in certain parts of the brain, for example, this part, the frontal lobe, it affects memory and behavior. So some patients will end up developing odd behavior. They would have been very friendly and cheerful before that, and suddenly they have changed their behavior. They've become very aggressive, very angry, very quiet. And it can also be the reverse. People who are usually quiet and passive will now suddenly become very aggressive. So change of behavior is an early sign that something is wrong. Some people develop difficulty in controlling their bowel or bladder in public. And that tends to also point towards the fact that there's a possible damage in that area which controls your bowel and bladder habits in the brain. Some patients present with seizures as their first signs of a brain tumor. Seizures is where a person suddenly loses consciousness and has abnormal movements. People know it as epilepsy, so sometimes someone just has a fit in epilepsy, and when you bring him to the hospital, run a few checks, and you end up finding that he's got brain tumor. Some people end up having loss of consciousness. They have frequent blackouts, headaches that is accompanied with blackouts, and then those are also early signs that a person could potentially be having a brain tumor. These are the symptoms that should not be ignored, and you should come to the hospital to get yourself checked out.